and the man who beat him, the man Foley was still writing about more than 10 years later in his own biography, was a Nigerian wrestler known popularly as Power Uti. Before the ring, before the fame, there was Ogume, a proud Ukwuani-speaking community in Ndokwa West local government area of Delta State. This is Ndokwa land, part of the wider Anyoma cluster, Igbo-speaking peoples settled west of the river Niger with their own distinct dialect, the Ukwuani tongue, sitting inside the broader Igbo family tree. John Eke Uti was born there around 1962. He did his early schooling right there in Ogume, in a community built on farming, oral history, and a fierce sense of identity. Ukwuani first, Ndokwa always, and Igbo at the root of it all. Uti left Ogume for Lagos to continue his education. Then, a television program changed everything. A parade of bodybuilders on a show called Sunday Rendezvous. Fascinated by the show, Uti taught himself from books and started training with what he had. Used lorry engines, heavy stones, scrap irons, no gym, no coach, just raw ambition and a body he was building into a weapon. He talked his way onto the program. It was there he met another actor from his homeland of Ukwuani called Enebeli Enebowa. Andrew, who took one look at Uti's frame and told him, forget bodybuilding, go into wrestling, and Uti never looked back. By the 1980s, Uti was already a figure in Nigeria's wrestling scenes, fighting under Power Mike's promotion banner against opponents from across the world. In 1984, he faced the American wrestler O.X. Baker in Lagos and beat him mercilessly. Baker reportedly stormed out in a rage afterwards, so devastated by the loss that spectators scattered for safety.
Hold it.
In the velodrome of the National Stadium here in Abuja, capital of Nigeria. And of course, what you're watching in the ring, the presentation of the belt of that's talking about the World Championship belt in the possession of Nigeria's Power Uti, the current world champion, as well as the American wrestling heavyweight title, also with the great Power Uti of Nigeria. Uti is coming out in the tradition, that's the what I can say is a batik attire, and of course is putting his American title belt at stake this afternoon against the man from the United States, Super Festus. See the height of Super Festus, the man in black, all black, here to actually destroy the Nigerian who is holding double titles, and of course the slamming starts, and of course we leave you to enjoy that.
Come on!
Then came 1986 and Mick Foley. The bout ended in a way that turned into local legend, and years later, in his book, Have a Nice Day, A Tale of Blood and Sweat Socks, Foley singled out Uti by name, still saw about the encounter decades later. Say what you want about how Foley remembered it. The fact remains, a wrestler who headlines WWE arenas never forgot the name of a strongman from Ogume in Igbo land. Here is what connects it all. Power Uti is the uncle of Samuel Peter, the Nigerian Nightmare, who went on to become the WBC heavyweight champion of the world, once flooring the legendary James Toney 3 times in a single match. One family, 2 generations, 2 combat sports, 2 men who made the world respect the strength coming out of Igbo land. Long before Nigerians could name a single WWE superstar, a boy from Ukwuani-Igbo town was already making American wrestlers respect him in his home soil. He didn't need an academy. He needed lorry engines, heavy stones, and a wheel nobody could dent. His name was Power Uti. His home was Ogume, and his story is one more thread in a much bigger fabric, the story of Igbo strength exported to the world, one ring at a time. And interestingly, he won his fights under the promotions of Power Mike, one of the most legendary wrestlers from Africa. Enjoyed watching this beautiful documentary about Power Uti. Kindly hit the subscribe button. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Have you heard the name Power Uti before? My name, once again, is Prince Onwadenim Ngozi Chukwuka, and I thank you for supporting Ukwuani Cultural Forum. I will see you in my subsequent videos. Bye-bye.